What's going on, guys? Mackenzie Long here. So if you are headed over to Puerto Plata City, or you're going to be in the Dominican Republic and you're thinking about checking out the city, I would highly recommend it. There's a couple spots that I want to talk about specifically today, and that's going to be Pink Street and Umbrella Street. So Marlene and I just got back from a 1-month wedding and honeymoon in the Dominican Republic. We were in the Puerto Plata area and we absolutely loved it. And if you don't know much about us, Marlene and I, we've been in the financial services industry for about 9 years, and we teach people how money works. It's something that's not taught in schools, which means most people are financially illiterate, meaning they make lots of mistakes when it comes to money and they're oftentimes being taken advantage of. And the lack of financial literacy in our country is a huge problem. And obviously when you're solving big problems, there's lots of opportunity and lots of money to be made. And now that we've recruited hundreds of agents and now have thousands of clients and students, one of the biggest things that I've heard from working with that many people is that they wish they would have spent more time vacationing, and especially they wish they would have oftentimes been able to go on their honeymoon. And so Marlene and I, thinking about these things and having worked with so many people, we wanted to make sure that that was going to be special for us and something that we would remember. So we decided on the Dominican Republic, and we were in the Puerto Plata area, and we decided to go check out some of its sites. And so if there's something that you are thinking about doing over there, hopefully we've probably covered it as far as excursions go, things to do in Puerto Plata. Maybe if you want to go see Paradise Island or Punta Rusia, or if you want to go do some zip lining over in Sosua, or maybe you just want to go see the 27 waterfalls. We've experienced a lot of the things in the Dominican Republic, and we're hoping to be a little bit of a tour guide for you. So if you're interested in doing Pink Street or Umbrella Street, they're right next to each other in the Puerto Plata city. And there's lots of other stuff to do in Puerto Plata. We have another video specifically talking about the Malecón over into Puerto Plata and some of the things that you guys can do over there. But specifically, we're going to be talking today about Pink Street and Umbrella Street. So if that was a concern for you, don't let that be a concern anymore. So let's start with Umbrella Street. Now, in Umbrella Street, there are shops that were there, and basically they wanted to figure out a way to be able to bring in more tourists. And so they set up this beautiful array of umbrellas, as you can see in some of these pictures and videos that we're going to be posting from when Marlene and I were out there. And it's absolutely beautiful. So you'll want to make sure you get out there, get some pictures. It can be busy. We noticed tour groups kind of came through here, so you might have to wait a few minutes for it to open up to be able to get a good picture, but that's okay. And part of how we learned about Umbrella Street was actually one of the tours was going through there. So we heard a little bit about it, and it was kind of unique in the way that they did it. And the shops are fantastic. There's lots of good food there. There's plenty of things. They have an ice cream shop over there as well, where you can see Marlene and I got some sweet potato ice cream. I had never had that before, never even knew that was a thing, and it was great as well. The shops in the area I thought were very reasonably priced. Now, I didn't know any better until we traveled around the island. Some of the things I thought in Puerto Plata seemed a little expensive for basically what they make in the Dominican Republic. But as we traveled around the rest of the island, Puerto Plata is probably one of the best areas for things like souvenirs or stuff that you might want to take home as far as prices go. So the prices are very good in this area. I would definitely recommend, if you're going to be purchasing souvenirs, this is kind of the place to do it. Now, whether you want to pay in pesos or you want to pay in US dollars, it really doesn't matter. They will usually accept both. You will have to do some conversion on your own. The only thing that will kind of help you if you pay in Dominican dollars, they use pesos. The only thing that will kind of help you there is they all calculate the conversion a little bit differently. So you might walk into one shop and they're going to say 50 pesos, or at least when we were there, 50 pesos per American dollar. Whereas if you were to go convert it, you might get 53 pesos per dollar or 54 pesos per dollar. So it can cost you a little bit extra if you're planning on paying in US dollars instead of pesos. So, but either way, it's accepted and it's pretty easy. And as you're wrapping up at Umbrella Street, make sure you walk over to Pink Street as well. It's only a couple blocks away. It's very easy to find, and I think it's just as beautiful. And the cool thing about Pink Street is it's literally what it sounds like. The entire street is pink, and they painted everything pink. And as you can see from some of our pictures here, it's absolutely beautiful. Now, there are not shops necessarily in between on this particular street, but it does bring people into the area. I think it's used also in the same way as they started opening up ports in the area. That was recent for 2022. As far as the cruise ships coming in, they wanted to attract more people into the area so that way, obviously, more tourists would be coming over and their shops would be more populated. So it's a great area to go check out. Some beautiful pictures that you'll be able to get there as well. Make sure you do go to the ends because it's got some names actually on the street for some of your pictures as well. And the people were fantastic. I have heard you need to be a little bit careful with your camera and maybe handing that to somebody. So don't necessarily do that if you don't trust the person. But we didn't have any issues. We had people help take with pictures. We helped other people with pictures. No problems. Nobody stole our phone or anything like that. So that was pretty simple. And of course, don't forget to check out some of the shops over in this area as well. You're also going to be close to the amber factory, so there will be people that are trying to get you to go over there. We did not particularly go over there. We didn't really have a care for the jewelry or the amber stuff, but that's just us personally, but we heard great things about it. So don't hesitate to head over there too. And if you're looking for other things to do in Puerto Plata, make sure you check out those other videos about Puerto Plata as far as the city goes. Maybe if you're looking at some of the hotels and where you might want to stay on the island, you're not sure about Puerto Plata. We did an excursion around the entire island and stayed at a bunch of the Wyndham properties, both in Puerto Plata, over in Samana, and all the way down to La Romana, close to Punta Cana. And they were all fantastic in their own way, depending on what you're looking for. So if you want some information about some of the different hotels, you can do that as well. And also the excursions as far as Punta Ruzio goes and Paradise Island. We also went ziplining and saw the monkeys, which was fantastic too. And also the 27 waterfalls. So if you'd like an honest review about all of those and some of our experiences there, you can go check out those videos as well. And I hope this was helpful for you. Don't forget to like, comment if there's something that I can respond to or help you with on your trip. I would love to be able to answer that. And also hit the subscribe button as well. And I will catch you guys later. Bye.